So hello and welcome. And in today's video, we are going to be tapping on confidence. And this is a topic that is dear to me, and we all want to be confident. We like confidence. It's something that we all enjoy. It's easier to go through life feeling and being confident and just simply believe in ourselves than being self-conscious. But often we lose confidence. Certain things happen, trauma happens in our childhood, and we simply lose the confidence and we become self-conscious and insecure. So this video is here to help you connect to this confident part of you. And also to connect to parts that are less confident, that are struggling, that are perhaps young and maybe they tried something in the past, it didn't work out, they didn't get the support they needed, and then just concluded that I'm not good enough, or they concluded I suck at this. And we are going to be connecting to this part and perhaps updating them that, well, this might not be the truth anymore. This is just the conclusion you made many years ago, and let's have a look at it, if it's still true or not. So we can start tapping basically by tuning in. So you can tap the side of the hand point and tune in to the last time that you felt insecure, that you felt ashamed, anxious, that you felt afraid, not confident. And yeah, tune into this event that happened, I don't know, maybe a week ago, maybe a month ago, maybe it was half a year ago. Something that you can still clearly remember. And tell me what happened. What happened during this event when you felt not confident, anxious, afraid? What happened? Tell me the story, the next point. Tell me the story. What happened? Under the eye point. Tune in and tell me what was happening. In what order? Maybe it was something like my boss got really angry at me and that I didn't know what to do, and I did my best. And then I didn't express my disappointment, for example. What was happening? And you can say this story out loud. What was happening? Tell me the story. Yeah, simply you're now reminding yourself of what was happening. Why did you feel so insecure? Why did you feel so self-conscious? And you can say this out loud in your own words, unfiltered. It's like a narrative in your mind that you normally have. And now try to tune in what emotions were you feeling when this was happening. And the next point, what emotions were you feeling when this was happening? And now pick one emotion that was the most intense one? Pick the most intense emotion. And how strong is the emotion on the scale from 0 to 10? 0 being like, I don't even feel it, like, what's the point? And 10 being the highest intensity that you can imagine. And now you can say it out loud. The emotion that was the most intense for you and that you chose to work with for now. Was it anxiety? Was it insecurity? Was it shame? Was it fear? You can even write it down if you have pen and paper somewhere nearby. This emotion, this anxiety, this shame, this insecurity, this fear. And tune into this emotion. Feel it. Allow yourself to feel it. And the next point under the eye. This emotion, this anxiety, this fear. Tune in. It's okay to feel this emotion. It's okay to feel this anxiety. It's okay to feel this fear. I allow myself to feel it. I am worthy feeling this way. And the next point, it's okay to feel this emotion. It's okay to feel it. I allow myself to feel this anxiety, this fear, this insecurity, this shame. It's okay. You can breathe in, breathe out all the stress that you felt when this event was happening. Processing the emotion, tapping and processing. And the next point, this emotion, being with it, staying with it, tuning in, allowing it to be there. And the next point, tapping the next point. Where did you feel this emotion in the body? Was it in your chest, in your belly, in your solar plexus, in your head? Where did you feel this emotion in your body? Where in the body did you feel this emotion? Top of the head? Where in your body did you feel this anxiety, this fear, this shame, this insecurity? And allowing now this fear, this insecurity, this self-consciousness to be there. Just simply to be there. It's okay. Can be here with us. And again, breathing in and breathing out all the stress. All the stress, breathing out all the stress. And we can now tap the side of the hand point I allow myself to feel self-conscious. I allow myself to feel insecure. It's okay. I accept myself and I accept parts of me that are less confident. Even though I feel insecure, sometimes I accept myself. It's just a part of me. Even though I feel insecure sometimes, it's okay. I allow myself to feel this way. And the next point, I allow myself to feel insecure. I accept this part that is feeling anxious, that is feeling afraid. It's okay. It can be there, it can be in my body, it can be in my throat, it can be in my belly, in my solar plexus, in my head. And I accept my body for feeling this insecurity. I accept my body with this insecurity. I accept my body with this anxiousness. I accept my body with this fear. I suspend the judgment towards this part. I ask the judgment to give me some space. It has been judging the less confident parts for a long time. So now I let it know it can chill, can give me some space. It can take some time off. Now you can grab the collarbone point and tune in and find a part that is young and that felt this challenging feeling in your younger years. And take your time. Find this part that is younger and that felt insecure, that felt anxious, that felt afraid, that felt self-conscious, and perhaps didn't know what to do with it, perhaps didn't know how to address it, perhaps there was nobody to help her or him with it, to explain perhaps that it's okay to make mistakes. And tune in and find this part. Maybe you will see an image, maybe you will just get a sense of this part. Maybe you can check and see if you can tell by looking at this part how old is he or she. How old is this part? And you can tap the next point. Does this part want to share something with you? Maybe they just want to make an eye contact, or maybe they want to tell you something in words. Do they want to share something with you? Top of the head. Take your time. And see if this part sees you as well. Is this part aware of you? And tapping the next point, connect to this part as much as you can and hug them. Or let them feel your presence. Let them feel your presence. Now you're older, much wiser. You can let them know your age and how old you are now. And tapping the next point. Now see how they respond to it. Were they aware of your age, that now you're a grown up person? And the next point, breathe in and breathe out. And let them know that this feeling of anxiety, stress, insecurity, that it's okay to feel this way. And let them know there is nothing wrong with them. Let them know there is nothing wrong with them. And really make sure that they receive the answer, that they really hear it. You can take your time and you can pause this video at any time. And tapping the next point. Let them feel your compassion. Let them feel your warmth and your confidence as you are now, older, wiser, more experienced. And tapping the next point, now if it feels appropriate, you can tell them what they needed to hear when they were young. Maybe some encouraging words, or perhaps some kind words, something that would support them. Or maybe they need to hear some explanation. Maybe they failed, they made a mistake, and they thought it was not okay to make a mistake. And tapping the top of the head. Breathe in and out all the stress. Breathe out all the stress that this part is carrying in the body. Breathe it out with this younger part of you. Breathe out the stress together from this young child's body. Now you can stop tapping for a little bit and you can place the hand on your heart. And you can thank your inner child. You can thank him or her for connecting with you today. For talking to you, for being here with you, for making the connection. Thank them. And you can also ask them if they would like to stay in touch with them and in which way. And you can say goodbye to him or her. And if you need more time, just simply pause this video because this step can take longer to say goodbyes, to figure out what is the best way to connect in the future. And now we are going to tap one more round and we are going to tune in to more confident future version of you. So now tapping this point here, tune in now to version of yourself that is confident, calm, relaxed. And how is he or she acting? This more confident version of you. How is she acting? How is she talking? How is he talking? How is he or she feeling? Who are they surrounded with? And what is the posture of their body? How are they walking? How are they feeling? How is your more confident version of you feeling? What emotions are you experiencing? And how does this feel in your body? Tune in now. And stay with it now. Be with it, experience it, feel it. Be that. And the next point, I am open to experiencing more and more of this confident version of myself at work, in my relationships, in my business, everywhere, in all walks of life. And the next point, I am experiencing more of the confident version of myself, and I feel it now. I am it now. And I create more space for the parts of me that are less confident. I allow them to be there. I'm open to have less judgment towards them. and the top of the head. Breathing out for the last time all the stress from all the cells of your body. Breathing out all the anxiety from all the cells in your body. All the insecurity. And welcoming the confident version of you. And you can slowly stop tapping. And if you want, you can tap 1 or 2 more rounds and tune into this more confident version of you even more. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope this was helpful. And let me know in the comments below how was your experience during this 20-25 minutes of tapping video. Thank you very much.